What? Oh, oh yes, Dr. Rubin, I will definitely be talking with the fifth grade team, and we will definitely be giving more homework starting now. No, absolutely. Oh, is it on? Oh, hey everybody. Oh, sorry about that. I'm all yours now, though. Yesterday we started our division unit, and it went pretty well. So today what we're going to be just focusing on is when we divide, but we end up having zeros in the quotient. Because when we look at our dividend and our divisor, sometimes as we go through the process of dividing, our divisor, that number outside the division bracket, isn't going to go in at all. When that happens, a zero goes in our quotient, and we move on to the next digit of our dividend. Let me show you what I mean. I have two examples here that are going to show you two different ways that we might have to have a zero in our quotient. Let's start with this one, number one. 680 divided by 4. Okay. Right from the get-go, this looks like a normal division problem. Let's see. My first step, I'm going to divide. 4 goes into 6 one time. Next, I'm going to multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. Next, I'll subtract. 6 minus 4 is 2. I'll bring down, that's 8. And then I repeat. 4 goes into 28. 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. I bring down my 0, but 4 doesn't go into 0 at all. Put a 0 in my quotient. 0 times 4 is 0. No remainder. I know what you're thinking, Mr. Tanal. Do I really have to do that last multiplication with 4 times 0? And if you know me at all by now, you know what my answer is going to be. Yes, of course you do. Just to make sure that you don't have a remainder, because it's not always going to be as clean and easy as this one. Speaking of, let's look at our number 2 here. 928 divided by 3. Let's jump right in. First, I'm going to divide. 3 goes into 9 3 times. Next, I'm going to multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract, I have 0. Bring down my 2. 3 doesn't go into 2, though. I can't do that division. 0 goes in my quotient. 0 times 3 is 0. I'm left with 2 at the bottom. I bring down my 8. 3 goes into 28. Here we go. 9 times 3 is 27. I subtract, I get a 1. That's my remainder. 309, remainder 1. So yes, you always have to do all the work all the way through. Don't get lazy. Don't take a shortcut, because that's when you'll run into problems. Copy this down with me. If the divisor does not go in, put a 0 in your quotient. Remember, if your divisor doesn't go into whatever part of the dividend you are working with right then, if it doesn't go in at all, you put a 0 in your quotient. It could happen anywhere in your quotient, but make sure that you are being attentive of that, okay? Look at the bottom of your page. You have 2 more examples. 316 divided by 3 and 805 divided by 4. I want you to try those 2 examples. You're going to pause this video, do the work, and press play when you're ready to check your answers. Okay? 3, 2, 1, pause. All right, check that work. How did you do? For the answer to number 3, 316 divided by 3, I got 105, remainder 1. And for number 4, 805 divided by 4, I got 201, remainder 1. Check your work versus my work, see if you got the right answer. If not, try and figure out where you went wrong. All right, we've come to the point in this little mini lesson where if you feel confident with this, you got this, Mr. Tennell, of course. If you don't have any questions, you can exit out of this video and move on to your practices. If you still have some questions, please stick around. I have 2 more examples that we can try, or just close out and come to the mini lesson with me if you have a bunch of questions. But if you have no questions, move on to your practices. If you're just with us but you need an extra help, let's move on to our last 2 examples, 5 and 6. All right. Try these 2 problems. 652 divided by 6, 324 divided by 8. Pause the video, do all the work, press play when you want to check your answers, okay? 3, 2, 1, pause. All right, there are your answers. For number 5, 652 divided by 6, I got 108 remainder 4. And for number 6, 324 divided by 8, I got 40 remainder 4. Check your answers, see if you got them correct. If you didn't get them correct, check my work and see if you can find out where you went wrong. And here's the really important part where I ask you to be honest with yourself. If you still have questions, if you're still having a problem, please come to the mini lesson, okay? If you're good, you have no questions, you can do this in your sleep. Move on to your practices. All right, great work today, everybody. Great job. I'll see you out there. Bye.